Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I will be reviewing the LEGO Harry Potter set number 76387, the Hogwarts Fluffy Encounter. Honestly, right off the bat, I think that this set is not really my favorite. I feel like it's one of the weaker sets from the summer 2021 wave, coming from a huge Harry Potter fan and a LEGO fan. Honestly, I think it's okay. It doesn't really make sense on its own. But anyway, in this video, I'll be reviewing this as a standalone set from the perspective of an individual who might not have the chance to get the full Chamber of Secrets set. So we're going to start off by taking a look at the golden minifigure in this set, Golden Hermione, which is pretty much just a Hermione minifig covered in gold, much like all the other Harry Potter golden minifigures here. As you can see here, we have some 20 years of Harry Potter printing there. It's kind of cool to have this 20th anniversary minifigure in such a, one should say, mediocre set in my opinion. But anyway, enough of the chit chat, let's hop right into the review and see what this set has to offer. So to begin, I'm going to be taking a look at the star of the show, the fluffy Cyborg minifigure. I mean, it looks quite Cyborg-like considering that the body does not flow in nicely at all with the heads. It actually looks much worse in person. You can actually see the light gray piece there which connects the heads there, and these joints fall off quite easily, which is not really very ideal, I suppose. And I would have liked to see that this whole entire body portion be made as a single mold, with these legs being single mold as well. That could be clipped in quite nicely into the rest of the fluffy minifig. My opinion remains consistent. It's not really that great. I do love the heads though. As you can see here, we have 3 heads for Fluffy. We have the completely blinded head. We have one eye open, one eye shut, and both eyes there. And we have some really cool mouth detailing as well. I mean, the heads are awesome, but other than that, I mean, everything else is a bit too robotic and not very animal-like, if I do say so myself. I totally get that LEGO wanted him to pose like this or something, but in general, I don't like this fluffy minifig. I'll also be comparing it against the older version because I have both of them, so stay tuned for that in my comparison video for this set against the older set number 4706, coming soon to my channel. So now that we have Fluffy and Golden Hermione out of the way, let's take a look at the set itself and see what it has to offer. We now have the set on its own, and as you can see here, the frontal design isn't too shabby. I just feel like it's overly simplified compared to the other Hogwarts sets that we got in the past. I think I'm spoiled there, but honestly, it's pretty cool. We have like these little stickers there just for the bricks and stuff like that. This Hogwarts logo is stickered on the shield there, which is kind of disappointing. And at the front there we have the rock work, and right here we have the sand green color for the roof. And I guess a lot of people say that they don't like the sand green. I personally think it's quite nice. And we also have a balcony there, some more masonry brick detailing, and at the tippy top we have the tower cone for the castle, also in a very nice shade of sand green there, with a little unicorn horn just to top it off. Honestly, the outside looks fine. What I have a problem with mainly is the inside. It just looks so barren and empty. I mean, technically you're supposed to have Fluffy here just sleeping, so I'll just put him there. I guess it's not so empty anymore, but it's pretty cool. He is just sleeping there with his chicken leg, and I guess the inside is kind of disappointing, but honestly, for a $40 set, you get what you pay for. You can actually disconnect both parts here. So right off the bat, we're featured with this little section here of Hogwarts, which is supposed to be the entryway to the 7 challenges, and the top here just features 2 little candles, and I also love the curvature there for the top of the castle. Now focusing on the actual tower portion of the set, on the lower level we have these little clips here to connect it with the rest of Hogwarts there with the trapdoor and Fluffy. Right here we have the little Devil's Snare trap there, featuring only 3 pieces of Devil's Snare, which I think is really weird because Devil's Snare is supposed to be threatening. And looking at the upper portion of this little tower here, we have Ronald Weasley with the harp. Now this harp build is very disappointing. The color scheme used for it looks like mustard, and this sticker there just doesn't really help at all, honestly. I mean, it looks like a harp, but it's not very a fancy or very ideal harp in my opinion. You can actually move this portion like that if you really wanted to because it's connected by a clip there, but I just don't like this harp at all. Taking a look at Weasley, we just have him in his Gryffindor torso there. Nothing too special, with a happy face and a scared face, which I love much more. And from the inside, we just have the candles there, which extend to the outer portion of the balcony. Moving up here, we have this little potions area where Hermione's supposed to, find her way out of all of Snape's potions to find out which one is the right one to drink. We have some really cool printing there on some of the jars, especially the center one there, and some crystals on top of the cones. And the candle is quite nice, along with a very nice sticker on the back there. Hermione, though, to no one's surprise, is quite boring. I just think this Hermione minifigure is so common at this point. And looking at the front here, we have just the cone area for the sand green. And lastly, at the tippy top, we have this very nice texturized drill-like sand green piece, which I haven't seen before, actually, in that color specifically. We have a little window there just hanging out right beneath the sand green, which I guess works kind of well. I mean, who in their right mind can actually be that tall to look out of that window in Lego minifigure form? Maybe a troll or something. So anyway, before I wrap up, this set came with a total of 2 wizard cards featuring Albus Dumbledore from the Philosopher's Stone with the silver shine there, which I think is nice from the normal gold that we're getting on most of the cards. And we also have right here Newt Scamander, which looks really, really sweet. I mean, I'm loving him there. Well, guys, that pretty much wraps up my review of the Lego Harry Potter set number 76387 Hogwarts Fluffy Encounter. And on that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe, my fellow Potterheads, and bye for now.